The nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for the Heat, at the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. Well, we have two teams tonight, Steve, that love to take their time working it up court. When you played, which were the best teams at grinding it out in slower games?
You know, I think the Chicago Bulls, that triangle offense, I mean, they ran on fast break on their defense, but on the offensive end, they wanted to wear you down with that triangle offense. And the teams that had dominant post players, they would get it down to them, make you double team, the ball would move around. And that was pretty much Shaq teams and Akeem Olajuwon teams, guys who had dominant centers.
Now here's Butler, 6 to shoot. Markkanen pulls it in.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Butler against LaVine. Here's Dragic. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Porter, no luck. Butler with the ball. Now defended by LaVine. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And Markkanen throws it down.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Dragic looking for an opening. Here's Butler. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Markkanen into the lane. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dragic against Markkanen. No good from Dragic. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's the floater. Got a hand on it. Outside Dragic. Over Carter. No good from Dragic.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with this team, Zach LaVine has been thrust into the role of the leader. Still young in his own right, but as a rising star and a large part of the future, responsibilities have fallen in his lap.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And for LaVine, he is the best scorer on the team. And you know what, Smitty? He should be a leader.
You're right. And that isn't something that's easy to step right into. After losses pile up, you feel more pressure and want to take over every game. Zach LaVine should be up to the task, but it will take some adjusting.
And he sinks the second.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
Now here's White. Back to Porter. Kick out to LaVine. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen trying to break loose. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
Here's Butler. Outside Dragic. Shoots over White. Miami no good on that time either.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Levine can't hit. The Heat trail by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the shot goes in.
That's a strong move right down there in the paint. Something you see a lot from Goran Dragic.
Dragic against White. Dragic with some nice D. The Heat have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Pass to Butler. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. To the inside, White. The layup missed. And Miami shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Dragic kicks to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
White the pass to Levine. White against Dragic. Carter down low. Porter against Winslow. Three-pointer. Porter, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Dragic. Porter with the steal. Goes up. Levine, good. Levine's got 5 now.
Off the turnover, not just a good on-ball defender. Porter will also gamble and pick up steals for you.
Butler on the wing. White covering. Butler dishes to Dragic. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Olynyk.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, last season, it's a season of change for the Bulls. They missed the playoffs with a 22-win season, and they did have a change of head coaches. Not the results many hoped for going into the year.
That one misses. Smitty, as you said, the Bulls were a pick by many to compete last season.
Yeah, and this team, they continue to tinker with this roster. They made the trade for Otto Porter to be a part of their future. And you know what? The rebuild continues on.
Now here's Winslow. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep three-point range, that's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And you look at Wendell Carter Jr., the center out of Duke. Fantastic blend of size and mobility. A lot to like about what he can do.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Carter. And with Wendell Carter Jr., we saw flashes of his potential last season.
Easy to see why he was a snap pick at 7 for the Bulls back in 2018. As he gets more comfortable in his role and his teammates lean on him, he could be a force.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in, so 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability. the understanding of the game.
Dragic, there it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5. Chicago leading. Dunn kicks to Levine. Carter looking around. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Bulls shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Dunn against Dragic. Dunn passes to Porter. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
And jumping off 1 foot on the drive, this is where Winslow really does elevate.
The feed to Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Winslow. Pass to Hero. Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Levine, the bounce pass. Offensive rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now Porter, after the missed 3 from Goran Dragic. Carter down low. He's against Olynyk, and it's Carter missing. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Here's Hero. Dunn covering. And Dragic has it in the corner. To the wing right side. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Levine. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And even as a rookie, you can see the consistency game to game from Wendell Carter. Very dependable on the glass and on the scoreboard for a player so young.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And with Carter, he's only going to get better over the years.
The upside is easy to see. He always finds ways to contribute to this team. Not sure if he'll be a star, but he'll be a rock on the offense and defensive end for a long time.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Olynyk. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Waiters in for Goran Dragic. Miami trailing. Hero passes to Johnson. Outside, Jones. Pass to Waiters. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Well, Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Valentine kicks to Dunn. Carter outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Carter's got 5 points so far.
Stretching the floor, Carter's skill set is as versatile and polished as any other big man in the 2018 draft class.
They need this one. Raiders no luck. The Bulls leading by 5. Now here's Satoransky. And there's the pass to Carter. Over Jones. Carter with the bucket. He's got 7.
The thing about Carter, even though he loves to play back to the basket, he can also face up and knock down the jumper.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Waiters outside. Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Carter pulls it in. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Satoransky. And here's Carter. And Waiters over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Miami. The Heat trail by 7. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Leonard. 3-pointer. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Outside, Jones. They need this, and the layup by Waiters.
Having Waiters on the floor, he gives you versatility in the scoring department.
Carter kicks to Dunn. Just his first attempt, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Jones. Offline with his 3.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Valentine shot good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Satoransky against Waiters. Pass to Hero. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls. They're up by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
Rumors are different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think about it because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You go out there and control what you can control. You know, try to help your team win games, play to the best of your abilities. And if it just so happens you get traded, then you got to suit up and play for the next team.
Staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Johnson and Leonard together up front. Hero out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Jones in at the small forward. Free throw drops for Leonard. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with a shell-toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Dunn. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Strength, focus, hard-hat approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Hero passes to Johnson. He's off on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Young. And it's Young finishing it off.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Raiders, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
He misses the free throw.
Well, one thing the Heat have been terrific at the last few years, protecting the rim.
The Heat have taken an old-school approach to the center position, choosing physical intimidators over floor spacers.
Butler, he's checked in for Hero. And a change for the Bulls. White's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Dion Waiters should be a great free throw shooter. He has high arc, good touch, maybe just lack of focus at times.
Now here's White. This one for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Waiters. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Now here's Valentine, defended by Jones. And here is Valentine. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Heat trail by 11. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Butler. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Valentine. He kicks to White. Pass to Satoransky. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2.
And that one misses.
Well, the Bulls for so long were known as a tough rebounding team. Not the case anymore.
Yeah, you think of the last time the Bulls were a playoff mainstay. Rebounding was key. Now it's a weakness of their team. Dead last in the league in creating second chance points.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. He's off on the second. Smitty, here's an interesting question. Over the next 5 years, which player wins the most MVPs?
You know, I think it's Giannis. He's looking like the favorite right now because the way he's playing, he has a possibility to win the MVP now. And then I think also because of his age, he's the one guy. And also Anthony Davis could catch Giannis. He has that type of talent.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 11-point game. They could use a bucket. And the layup is good. Butler's got 6.
This is where Jimmy Butler really does his best work, when he can use his length and strength to full advantage.
Here's Levine, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jimmy Butler. Now you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Drafted 13th overall because of his great length and athleticism. Zach LaVine has really rounded out his skill set.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Leonard. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. And Winslow subbed in for Dion Waiters. And the Bulls making a change also. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Denzel Valentine. The Heat trail by 11. Dragic's the pass to Butler. Over Levine. It doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside, White for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Winslow's got 4 rebounds in this game. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Good work there as it goes. And it's 6 points for Goran Dragic.
Such a big part of Goran's game, the dribble drive.
White with it, now guarded by Winslow. And it's White missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Dragic against White. Shoots over White. No good from Dragic.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And Levine throws it down.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Porter's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Now Adebayo. Butler up top, guarded by Levine. Clock at 6. Throws it up high. And Adebayo throws it down.
A thank you very much pass from Goran Dragic, rewarding the screener who rolls off with the intent to score.
They double him with Butler. Levine finds Young. Passes it to Markkanen. Olynyk against White. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Chicago leading by 9. Porter passes to Young. Feeds it to White. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. White against Dragic. And White kicks to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
On the wing, Winslow. Defended by Young. Winslow dishes to Dragic. Outside Butler. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Butler. Dragic. Rebound by the Bulls.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Markkanen. Young. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Dragic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Ooh, tough-minded. I love the concentration right there. Potential and one for Goran.
The Heat shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Dunn comes in for White. Free throw drops for Goran Dragic.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Porter, no luck.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
First free throw is good.
In Miami last year, they had a shooting problem. Bottom third in the league in field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and free throw percentage. Hard to win that way in today's league.
Both free throws good from Dragic. Steve, when you look at the Heat's roster, what you really see is a lot of toughness, length, and athleticism.
Yes, all of that's great as long as you can also put the ball in the net. Now we know roster construction is a fluid thing. Miami has a talented front office. They leave no stone unturned in trying to build a championship contender. Well, you love the energy that Bam Adebayo brings while he's on the floor. Great finisher who hustles nonstop. Really, the only question is how you match him up on the defensive end.
And those position questions you mentioned with Adebayo. A bit of a tweener in the post.
Yeah, he is. Adebayo has a game that is suited for a center. He attacks and stays close to the rim, but he's had a hard time matching up against some larger centers, and that's why we haven't seen more of him.
Free throw good, Adebayo. You know, the league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been one way to do it. Will that be enough, or is there still work to be done in that regard?
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can tweak it even more, and we'll get a better product on the floor where teams get a chance to compete for all 82 games. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Now here's Levine. He's got 11. Outside, Porter, beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 6 points for Otto Porter Jr.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Puts it up from 15, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Dragic.
Well, we know Goran Dragic is very crafty. He can get his shot off in that mid-range area.
Dunn against Dragic. The shot's good. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Adebayo passes to Dragic. And the layup is good. Dragic has got 15 points.
Bouncing off defenders like a pinball, something we see from Dragic almost every night.
To the paint. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 6 assists now in the game. Up top, Dragic, defended by Young. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Winslow. There's the three, and he's good on the three ball. Winslow's got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
And this is a big kid who can handle the ball. Winslow off the dribble drive.
Levine dishes to Carter. Dragic comes with the double team. And then Carter with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Dragic the pass to Hero. There's the dish to Winslow. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Didn't really have a clear opening in there, but Winslow, an unstoppable force.
Young outside. Back to Dunn. Shoots over Dragic. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dragic against Young. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball around.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Butler. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Butler goes in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I love the aggressiveness by Butler when he's driving the basketball to the bucket.
LaVine finds Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Dragic.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's White. From deep. Goran Dragic grabs the board. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And White kicks to Levine. The 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Olynyk got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
One criticism of Jim Boylen before getting extended was his offense. Called too slow and too methodical. He addressed that this offseason by getting a top assistant to redesign the offense.
Off target from the wing.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Steve, for Boylen, a first-time head coach, a smart move to shore up his staff, though.
We see a lot of coaches now hire a specialist assistant coach to delegate part of that game to. Lets guys like Boylen focus on player development and defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
And last year, the Bulls having issues moving the ball was actually a strength for them in the seasons prior.
Totally agree. You look at all the relevant team assist stats. The Bulls were bottom 5 in all of them. This team, they fall into too much isolation for stretches.
Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Carter hits them both.
And ever since the Big 3 era ended, Miami has sort of defined middle of the pack.
Yeah, for the last 5 seasons, they haven't won more than 48 games or lost fewer than 37. This is what happens when you rarely select in the top 10 of the draft. You become reliant on free agents, and that's a tricky, sometimes heartbreaking approach.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Bounce pass Markkanen. Here's Levine. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Leonard on the wing. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
The Heat have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Johnson, he's checked in for Olynyk. And it's Derek Jones in for Winslow. Satoransky's checked in for the Bulls.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
Now Dragic, after Lowry Markin misses from long range. That one goes. Count it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, White. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
How many 7-footers do you know that will beat you off the dribble running screen and roll? Markkanen is special.
Now here's Dragic. 23 points in the game. A reverse. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Johnson.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
They double him with Butler. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Porter, no luck. The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Shots good by Butler.
Pretty good with the ball in his hands off the dribble, but now you're seeing the other facet of his game, the catch and shoot jump shot.
Now here's White. Down low. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Heat. Chicago also making some changes. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lowry Markkanen. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Porter.
This is the thing about Wendell Carter. He's got the skill to go with the size. Very difficult to defend.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Heat trail by 3. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Waiters got his 2nd basket.
We know Dion Waiters has the type of body that can absorb contact, and it doesn't affect the shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. The Heat have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Shooting 2.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
He doesn't get the second one. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
For Chicago, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
He dishes it to Leonard. Kicks to Waiters. Outside, Jones. Johnson for 3. The shot misses. Chicago leading by 3. White, left side. The pass to Satoransky. He feeds it to Carter.
Boy, it was a tough year for Denzel Valentine, who missed last season with an injury. Needed to work on getting his ankle right, but glad to see him on the floor again.
For Chicago, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. And that one falls for Carter.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Carter hits them both.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Waiters passes to Johnson. Jones looking for an opening. Launches a 3. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Dragic. And for Denzel Valentine, this team missed his versatility.
Valentine gives you a little bit of everything on the wing. May not score a ton, but he's a great playmaker and rebounder. A little bit like Draymond Green on the wing.
Now, here's Dragic. He's got 27. Kicks it out to Jones. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And that one, good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Waiters no luck. Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Valentine with it. Pass to Hutchison. The second effort. In deep. Valentine drops it in. Valentine's got 6.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And Waiters, here we go. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Carter. Hutchison passes to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's Leonard from 3. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. To the paint. White, good. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dragic kicks to Johnson. Here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Raiders for 3. Hutchison with the rebound. Hutchinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now a timeout called by Miami. You gotta like what Wendell Carter has done in this game.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Heroes checked in for Miami. Winslow comes in for Goran Dragic. Chicago also making some changes. Young comes in for Wendell Carter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Waiters into the lane.
When Dion Waiters is aggressive with this combination of quickness and power, difficult to stop without fouling.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. So we can't get either to fall.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Hutchison's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Adebayo passes to Hero. Down against Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Shot's good by Waiters.
Nice follow through on the jumper. Dion Waiters looking rock solid that time.
Down against Adebayo. Dunn misses. The Heat trail by 6. Knocked away. On the wing, Winslow. But they get it back. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and stolen by Dunn. Valentine passes to Hutchison. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hutchinson's got 10 points in the game. 1:56 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Now here's Winslow. He's got 7, and Dunn over to help. Shot clock at 6. Hero, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 14 points. They get the rebound. Young, 2nd chance shot. Tries yet again, and he lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's 1:17 left in the 3rd. Winslow's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Dunn, and he converts the layup. And now a 12-point Chicago lead.
This is Dunn's game. Terrific acceleration. Very hard to stay in front of.
Passes to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Miami no good on that time either. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Young, the shot's good on the assist by Saturansky. 10 points for Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Poked away. And here is Waiters. Now Winslow. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Chicago making a switch here. And so here is Chicago. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Levine kicks to Valentine. That's tipped. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Heat trail by 14. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Hero out there with Winslow, and it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Scooped up. And the basket by Olynyk.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
Now here's Porter. From downtown. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 6th rebound on the night. Winslow with it. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Over Young, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Adebayo.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Winslow, the pass to Hero. Dishes to Butler. Done with some nice D. The Bulls leading by 12. Thaddeus Young on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
And that one falls for Young. Both free throws good from Thaddeus Young. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Butler passes to Hero. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Dunn. Basket counts.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Butler. Nice D from Levine.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And here are the Bulls now. 16-point lead. And it's Young finishing it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Winslow. Outside Butler. Over Levine. They can't stop the run with that one.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
They get a hand on it. And they're running. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Hero. Chicago making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Dunn outside. Right side, Porter takes the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Markkanen. And the Bulls with another miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Offensive rebound. Levine, good.
When they go up-tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
Here's Hero. He kicks it to Winslow. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Inside. Here's Hero. And it's sent back by Carter. Butler against Dunn. Now the feed to Markkanen. And good that time. And the Bulls lead by 18.
That's just a power move by Markkanen. The 7-footer playing big.
Here's Hero. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And the Bulls making a change also. Whitey's checked in for Dunn.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Carter banked in off the glass. Carter's got 22 points.
Well, you know Carter's good for a steady performance. But tonight, he's taking over on the offensive end.
Here's Hero. Guarded by Levine. Heat moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Adebayo. Porter with the steal. Now here's Levine. tipped. And here's Winslow. And stolen by White. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine can't hit.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Trying to get open is Carter. Again, Levine missing.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
White against Dragic. Shoots over White. No good from Dragic. Chicago leading by 16. Here's Levine. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Hero passes to Dragic. Markkanen pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why.
Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Pass to Olynyk. Winslow against Porter. Knocked loose. Near the three-point line, it's Olynyk. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. The Bulls have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And Winslow comes to help. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Otto Porter is in attack mode. When he gets to the rim, he gets there in a hurry.
Now Winslow. Passes it to Hero. Here's Adebayo. To the paint. White with it. Left side Levine. From the arc. It's good from long range. Levine's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Count the basket.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Markkanen passes to Levine. Porter in the corner. No good with the triple.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Winslow, the pass to Hero. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in. And stolen by White. Levine passes to Markkanen. And the shot goes in.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Butler kicks to Dragic. Out left to the wing. Olynyk has the open look. That 3 off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Levine, the bounce pass. On the wing, Porter. To the inside. Here's White, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Butler dishes to Winslow. Dragic, the pass to Butler. Over Levine. It's Butler that time on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 6 assists in the game. Here's White. The shot from the low post is good. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Dragic. The dish to Olynyk. There's Winslow. And he overshot that one, missing. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The kick out to Porter. Levine feeling it out a bit, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Well, the former Georgetown Hoya, Otto Porter, was on the move last season, traded at the deadline to Chicago, who are in need of a player like Porter who can shoot from outside.
And the technical free throw is good. Smitty, as you mentioned, the need for shooters was something that brought Porter here.
And Porter has been a consistently good shooter, something he's worked on over his career, Kevin. He's young and appears to be a perfect fit for what this team wants to do in the future.
The Bulls making a switch here. Felicio's checked in for Carter. Luke Cornett comes in for Zach LaVine. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Ryan Arcidiacono in for White. 3 on the clock. Here's Cornett. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Cornett's got his first bucket in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Wendell Carter.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Two shot.
First one falls for. Dion Waiters checked in for the Heat. Levine's checked in for Chicago. And so he hits both. Here's Okpala. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot to stop the run. Chicago grabs the miss. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Arcidiacono, the pass to Levine. It's rebounded by Okpala. Waiters surveying the D. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.